Hi, this is Sarah Mikesell with the Poultry site, and today we're here with Chuck Sutton. He is a sales manager with Georgia Poultry. Thanks for being with us today, Chuck.
Oh, thank you for having us. We are actually very excited to be here today. It's wonderful to be back with a really good crowd here. Thank you for having us.
Very good. And we are here in Atlanta at IPPE, and we're in your booth, and you guys are showing off some fans at the show and kind of highlighting that. Tell me a little bit about your fans.
Okay, well, this actual fan, these fans here actually are our Windstorm line of fans. We actually offer two lines of fans. Our Windstorm line is either our fiberglass or our polytype fan, and then we also have a galvanized fan that is actually our Windstorm fans.
Okay.
So these fans are actually Windstorm fans. We're the 57-inch fan here. We actually started this out actually for our hog market actually. So we beefed this up. We offered it fully stainless steel, and now this is sort of gone over into our poultry market, and it's been one of our very best sellers in poultry. A couple things about the fan. We can offer it, as we talked about, stainless steel or galvanized. Again, in poultry, it's typically galvanized. But again, this is a 57-inch version, bigger fan, butterfly fan. Again, one of our better sellers.
Very good. And is there any special construction features about it that make it special?
Well, I think one of the neatest things about this fan actually is, a poly butterfly here. The internals there, our struts are actually aluminum. The butterfly ring here is also aluminum. Those things are, they're corrosive resistant. For our galvanized version, our prop is a galvanized prop. Our motor mounts and our pulley mounts, they're actually galvanized, but that's a very heavy, thick steel, and those things do not corrode as much in a poultry application. All of our pulleys, our drive, these things, that's Finner drive units. Very respected sourcing company. And then we use, our motors are, highly efficient. So, yep.
And then tell me about this other fan. It's obviously a different size, but what's the difference between the two?
Well, what we did was we actually just took this 57-inch fan and we actually, put it down into a 36-inch version. So in the poultry market, these 36-inch fans are typically used for what we call minimum ventilation. And that's going to be on a timer application.
Okay.
Typically. So we've got an oversized 1-horsepower motor here that was designed actually for these timer applications. This is a butterfly version. Again, we've got a poly fiberglass housing. Again, so very corrosive free. Fan should last for a long time. It's very easy to mount. It's easy for retrofits. So.
Very good. And we've talked a lot about the attributes here, but bottom line for a producer, what does a fan like either one of these mean for their operation?
Well, new housing is one thing, but a lot of this poultry industry are houses that could be 10 to 20 years old.
Right.
So those fans they're older fans. They're not going to be as efficient. They won't operate as well as these newer version fans will. A lot of the older fans in the poultry industry was a galvanized version fan, which will corrode over time.
Uh-huh.
What we're able to do now is use these fiberglass, these poly fans, and a lot of that's been due to what we've seen over the last 3 years and cost of metal, versus the cost of plastic. So at the end of the day, I feel like that a producer can now get a fan that they used to wouldn't pay for, I guess is a good way to put that. That now they can afford to do that just as cheap or cheaper than a galvanized version. The airflows are going to be more, the efficiencies are going to be more. So it allows them to upgrade their farms. So, yep.
Very good. And efficiency is certainly the name of the game right now. We hear that over and over again at this show.
Sure.
The producers are really looking for every opportunity they can find to find another efficiency on their operation. So.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Very good.
As with anything.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks very much. We appreciate your time today.
Okay.
This is Sarah Mikesell with the Poultry site.